The Netflix doc wasn't fiction. It was my family. I was halfway through a Netflix true crime documentary, bored, scrolling on my phone, when my whole life cracked open. On screen, a man walked through the background of an old crime scene. I froze the image. My stomach did this weird flip. I zoomed in. It was my dad. "Dad, come look!" I shouted, kind of laughing, because what else do you do when your dad randomly appears in a murder doc? He stepped into the room, saw the paused frame, and his face drained of color like somebody had just flipped a switch. "Pack your bag, Lee," he said, low and urgent. "We have 10 minutes before they realize they've found us." I blinked at him. "What are you talking about?" Without answering, he started yanking framed photos off the wall and tossing them into the fireplace like they were on fire already. My mom walked in mid-step and stopped cold when she saw the screen. "They aired it," Dad said. Mom didn't even hesitate. She bolted upstairs. He grabbed a can of lighter fluid from under the sink and drenched the burning pile. "Go upstairs," he snapped. "Get the emergency bag under your bed." That's when the dread really set in, because what normal family has an emergency bag under the kid's bed? I sprinted upstairs and found it exactly where he said. Inside were clothes, cash, a passport with my face but someone else's name, Madison Charleston, plus a burner phone and car keys to a car I didn't recognize. When I came back down, Dad had a pistol tucked into his waistband like he'd been carrying one all along. I demanded answers. He looked at my mom, who was now dragging 3 already packed duffels into the living room. "You're not Lee Lane," Dad said finally. "That name was part of our cover. We've been in witness protection since you were 5. I felt like the floor dropped out. "This can't be real," I stammered. "You work at State Farm." "Mom teaches piano." "We've never worked those jobs," Dad said bitterly. "Her students are agents checking in on us. I haven't sold insurance a day in my life." Mom's phone rang. She answered in a language I didn't recognize, harsh consonants and quick syllables, then switched to English. "Handler's dead. Tyson's gone. They're coming." Dad cursed and pulled a revolver out of a cereal box of all places. Check the ammo like he'd done it 100 times. "We need to move," Mom said. 20 minutes if we're lucky. 5 if we're not." She handed me a knife. "Stay between us." I was shaking. "Why is this happening?" Dad's face twisted. "Years ago I testified against the Serbian mob. I helped launder their money, hide bodies. My cooperation put 15 people away. I was supposed to die in the massacre that ended the anal crime family." He looked me dead in the eye, but I didn't, and now they know I survived. Just then, the doorbell rang. "I know you're in there, Wade," a voice called from outside, accented, calm, like he was ordering coffee. "Netflix is really something, huh?" Mom gripped my arm so hard it hurt. "They saw the footage," Dad whispered. "Your Instagram didn't help." My stomach dropped. I'd posted a geotagged porch selfie yesterday. Outside, the man continued, "Come out and it'll be quick, or we'll burn the house down like we should have 20 years ago." Mom peered through the blinds. 6, 4 out front, 2 upstairs, watching Dad shove the car keys into my hand. "Garage. Drive straight through whatever's in front of us." I'd only had my license for 3 months, but I didn't argue. The garage door lifted halfway before I slammed the gas. We smashed through the door, wood and metal splintering around us. 2 black SUVs blocked the street. I swerved hard right as Mom fired out the window like this was a movie. We tore across our neighbor's lawn, garden gnomes exploding under our wheels. Bullets shattered the back window, glass spraying into the car. Dad pointed toward a narrow path between 2 houses. I didn't think. I just drove. Through a picket fence, down a slope, into a drainage tunnel. The car bottomed out and jammed. "Out! Run!" Dad yelled. We grabbed our bags and fled into the darkness. Click the full story to see what happened next.